All right, guys, what I'm going to do in this first video is I'm going to walk you through uh, basically just the initial screen that you see when you log into Canvas. I'm going to go over the tools on the left side of the screen, just to briefly give you an idea of what each of those items do. And then follow-up lessons or videos will be going into actually creating a home page and just various little bits and bobs. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. As you see, once you get logged into your Canvas, you're opened up initially to this dashboard view. The dashboard view is showing you these graphical representations of your different courses that you teach. Each of these courses are brought into here from JCampus. So if you teach 14 different courses, three different grade levels at every subject, you're going to have a lot of courses that's in JCampus. Well, that's what you're going to have here. For me, I'm SPED 3 through 5, so I got 3 grade levels of everything. All right, so what you'll see here is at the top I have published courses. I currently have 6 courses that I've published. And publish means that's what students are going to be able to see when they log into their Canvas. But they're not going to see everybody's. They're just going to see the courses that they're on the roster for. So for my 3rd grade language arts, only the 3rd graders are going to see this icon. For right here, I got 3 different conducts. 3rd graders are going to see this one, 4th are going to see this one, and 5th graders are going to see this one, and so forth. Okay. If I scroll down a little bit, you're going to see the unpublished courses. These are the remaining courses that came over from JCampus for me. And since they are not published, students will not be able to see them. And published is a big key when it comes to what students can see in everything in your course. So if you create content and you don't publish that content, they're basically looking at an empty folder. Okay. All right, so that's generally that right there. But I will point out here, if you look on the unpublished courses, there is a button on each one for publish. And that would just simply move that to the top section. Okay. All right, let's go to the next item down. It says courses. This is just basically a vertical text view of the dashboard. So if you want to use this view to scroll up or down to click on what you need to, and that is an option. I prefer the regular dashboard. Then we have the calendar. The calendar is just what you would think of a calendar, but you have your legend on the right side of all the different courses that are assigned to you. Some are color coded. Those color codings are set in your settings for each course back on the dashboard. Okay. These are just the colors that I gave them. Everything that's a 3rd grade, I said was an orange. Everything that was a 4th grade, I said was yellow, and everything 5th grade was going to be green. Okay. Some of these down here do not have colors because I have not set them for those particular courses yet. Okay. But if you'll see on my screen down here at the bottom on the 28th of August, I have 3 items that are listed. And these are 3 assignments that I have assigned to 3rd grade that are due on that day at 2:55 p.m. So students will see this on their calendar if they're in the 3rd grade math class. Okay. None of the other grades will see this unless it's assigned to them as well. Okay. So typical calendar stuff here. Now I'm going to go to the next item, which is the inbox. Just so you'd think, it's going to be internal email for Canvas. You have several options up here, but it's really simple. The first little drop down is where you can specify a particular course that you want to target the students in. In most of our cases, no matter how many courses we have, they're going to be the same students in each one. So this really, in my opinion right now, I don't believe this is that big of a deal to worry about. You have the drop down next to that, which is just different parts of your messages. You can do it inbox, unread, starred, sent, archived, or submission comments. That's just a way of filtering your messages. Then over here to the right side, you have the compose a new message box or button. And just like a typical email message, you're going to have to specify who it's going to. In the first drop down up here, you can specify by course. You can narrow down which course you want. And then I'm not going to do it on the camera because I don't want to divulge people's identity. But if you click this little, what I call that, the contact list box here, that would then bring up the options for you to select the individual student or students that you want that to go to. And then, of course, type your subject, write your message. You can attach a file just like you normally would an email, but then you also have the option to add a video or audio message to the email that you want to send. All right. And there's this little checkbox under the subject that I'll point out. If you check that, it's to send an individual message to each recipient, meaning you won't create an email chain by doing a mass mailing. So if you're going to choose an entire class to send a message to, you can check this so that if somebody replies, everybody doesn't get that reply, and kind of like text messaging where everybody gets a group message and it just becomes annoying. All right, so if I had something there, I would hit send, but I don't, so I'm not. And the last thing I want to point out in this video is the Commons area. If you've been to any PD classes, or when you go to any, like the department heads like Miss Perry for math, she'll point out that she's added some templates for each grade level that they can use in their courses of modules. Okay. Well, when you first go in here, you're actually seeing everything that's in the Canvas Commons department, or not really department, but area. Okay, that means schools from any other state that's a part of Canvas, their stuff is in here. You can filter that to just Caddo stuff by coming over here to the filter button, and down at the bottom there is a shared with item. If you choose Caddo Parish Public Schools, and then you can close this, you will see just content that was provided by Caddo Parish teachers and staff. And of course, you can narrow your search down by clicking up here in the search box and typing a name. So if you type Perry, then you're going to see all of the modules that Ms. Perry has put out here in Commons for you to look at for creating your math modules. Okay. If I just click on one, say second grade, it's going to show you a preview of what it is that you're going to import into your course if you choose to import it. It may not be what you want, so there's no point in importing it if you don't want it. But you can actually click on these items and you can see exactly what she's created for you if you want to use it. Now keep in mind, if you do choose to import one of these templates, you're just importing what she's created. You will need to go in there and modify it to best fit your class and your information. Okay, so this sample is just for week 2 that she's created, and it may or may not be a full information that you would want to put there. Okay, but like I said, it's a template. All right. Now, if you decide that you want to use this, it's real simple. You just come over here to the right, you click Import Download, you pick the course that you want to copy that module into, you would select it, and you would click the blue Import into Course button down at the bottom. I'm not going to do that because I don't want that module in any of my courses, but just know that it would add it to your course. Okay. All right. Well, and if you want to keep looking for some more items, you can either go back to the process of going to the Commons button again, or you can just click back to search here at the top left corner, and you can just go back and keep looking, type somebody else's name, find something else. You can get rid of the Caddo only option, and just, if you want to do a tag for, let's do, we'll just do math, see what comes up. And of course, you got all kinds of stuff here, different grade levels, different types of content. Some are discussion items, some are the entire courses, some are quizzes, some are modules. You know, just depends on what it is you're looking for. This one's just an assignment. So there's all kinds of stuff out there for you to use. All right. Well, I hope that has been beneficial to you. I'm going to try to get some more videos out here for you. My next video, I think I'm going to start a brand new course and just to kind of walk through the process of creating a basic homepage.